Welcome back to Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Red. Got a video today from Alpha Central. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. It's chow time.
Do a backflip?
Oh, yeah.
She did it!
So, can you walk me through that flip and what happened?
Okay, so
Yeah.
my hair might have fallen out.
Yeah?
I have
Yes.
extensions, but like, I just did too much in the flip.
Okay.
I was too excited.
Fake hair, fake nails, fake tan, push-up bra, maybe even cosmetic surgery, but always remember, they want a
Hey,
real
she
man.
did the flip.
POV, when I ask my husband to hold my purse.
My man.
She's not asking. That is not a request, that is a demand, and the man was not having any of that attitude.
Yeah, you're full of anger.
Because you flog yourself for being vulnerable.
Would you stop it like you have some sort of
I
psychology
do.
degree?
10 years in therapy.
So what? I've watched football for 40 years. I shouldn't be somebody's coach.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm not your therapist.
Then you're going to like superimpose your issues of the psychos in your life onto me. It's like alcoholics. They just always like, oh, yeah, you
drinking.
need, you drink. You must be like me.
Yeah.
The whole world, because they're addicts. So they're so self-involved. The whole world has to be like them.
Yeah.
That was a smackdown. You want to try Bill Burr?
Damn, I'm surprised Bill Burr smacked freaking, its wife down so hard.
Do it at your own risk.
Oh, look at this Power Ranger. Go, go, Power Ranger. Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. Crackosaurus. Let me see your move. Crackosaurus.
Did she actually just bust a move? He was spot on with the Power Ranger.
You just not my type. You know?
What's your,
My fucking boys in the fucking ghetto are so funny.
Like, why? There has to be a reason.
Yeah, what's your type?
Everybody's type. So
I
like,
take the
why?
face. I like your swag. You know what I'm saying? I see you with the Louis. Ain't nothing wrong with you.
What is wrong with this? What is this? Ooh. Brother, ooh.
You dress nice, but I take the face kind of serious. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, once you do things to your face, it kind of like, I don't know. It's cool, but like it's certain things on your face, like
Like
the
what?
cheeks is personal what you do, but just not for me.
Forget her face. Did she get some work done back there too? That woman is 90% plastic.
Why don't you see them working on oil rigs? Those are extremely high-paying jobs, way higher-paying jobs than being a coffee barista. There's no more barrier for entry. Why aren't they crossing over?
There's a couple of reasons. Like, might be raised in a household where they're taught, hey, that's not a very ladylike thing to do. You should focus instead on, like, taking care of children.
That's really weird. Is photography a ladylike thing to do?
It's not necessarily ladylike, but it is highly rewarded.
Yeah, here's what's so interesting to your argument. Photography is not ladylike in any way, shape, or form. So your argument of, wait a second, they're told that X thing is not ladylike. It seems that women will ignore this isn't ladylike if it leads to a lot of money. If it leads to a bunch of money, suddenly it's not ladylike, we can put a big X through it. So if we can put a big X through, doesn't seem very ladylike because we will compensate for that with money. Why the they go do that with other jobs? Is it because they can't?
I swear, way too many people are used to
Shoutouts to Andrew.
having opinions, but never really being challenged on them.
During church, after church.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
From hallelujah to have a look at these ones in record time.
This is why you don't go to church.
Mom did not look too impressed.
Listen, I've confirmed it. My husband no longer cares about me. Okay, so this morning when I woke up in a really bad mood. And I wanted to talk to him about it. So when he asked me the first time, he said, "What's wrong with you? You're acting like you're in a bad mood or something." I said, "No, I'm fine." Okay, so then he asks again. He was like, "No, I can tell something's wrong with you. What's going on? Is there something wrong?" And I said, "No, I'm fine." And then he never asked me again. He never asked again. And what really hurts the most is that I was going to tell him on that third time. I was going to tell him the third time that he asked. And then he just must not care. He must not give a single what's wrong with me because he didn't ask for the third time. He did not persist with the questions. He asked twice.
Hey, just tell him the first time, okay? Just tell him the first time.
And speak a little slower.
You'll be good. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna go lay in traffic now, okay?
Ma'am, communication should be clear and easy in a relationship. If I want to play games, I got a PlayStation at home.
What do you think the problem is with modern dating?
I feel like people date for so long and they will just never get married, which is just pathetic because, like, put a ring on that finger because you can just leave whenever you want if you're not married, and that's so dangerous. Like, they could just leave for someone else and you're
But you could still do that in a marriage. You could get separated. You could still cheat. You could just move out. You could do
And you would lose half your shit.
anything.
But I just feel like it means more, and people just don't tend to, especially if they're religious. It just holds it down better.
So are you religious?
Yeah, I'm Christian.
So
No,
you
you're
want
not.
a man of God.
Yes.
Do you feel like this fit gives godly woman?
No, obviously not.
What does it give?
It gives
Whore.
club girl.
Getting marriage advice from a woman that calls herself a club girl is like getting financial advice from a homeless man.
You always say you want to marry me, and I say no, 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 no. And today you did that today, and I didn't like that. You lied. Okay, you're gonna forget about it. No.
They're having a marriage argument at 6 years old. Little man just had enough.
They say they
Can you let the man grow up?
don't. They say they want vulnerability.
Yeah, so
but if
it's
you're
a mixed
vulnerable,
bag. It's like,
if
well,
you're
what do I
vulnerable, you
choose?
get punished.
Exactly. It's like a double whammy, right? You open up to a girl, you share your heart, and then they see weakness, and they're like, "All right, I'm cutting this off."
Exactly.
Yeah. And then you're even more distraught.
And you have to have some sort of story that you've already processed, that you've already dealt with, and so it's not really vulnerable, but it sounds.
Yeah, it's like 2 months ago
True.
this happened, but now I finally get my
out,
stuff
so
onto it, and
I'm
I
not
have a
actually
plan to
being
solve it.
vulnerable.
But that actually happened 2 months ago.
If you're just gonna like freak out in
You want a
general,
guy who's already processed the emotions, who has the stoicism and the confidence to deal with them correctly. That's why if a guy has a problem, you don't run to a girl, you run to your mom or the boys.
The mom might be a little hard, but yeah,
Because girls don't want a pity party. I'll always be here for you. Thank you. I'll be here for you too. Thank you. I'll be here for you. Thank you.
There's actual studies that say women lose respect for men when they see them cry. Women really have no idea what they want, do they?
You know, I hate when women say, "Oh, my last used to take me out on 5-star dates and buy me all type of and designer bags and designer shoes and take me out on big trips and pay all my bills and give me money." Why you don't go back to that?
right?
Huh? Why you don't go back to that? Go back to that, bruh. You dating a whole new. Explain what your last. Obviously, you still miss that. Go back to that.
Right?
Because it's a new game. You gotta start over from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Women don't date to start over fresh. They date to pick up where they left off. That's not how the game goes.
True.
My goodness, bro.
I didn't even think about it until this man said it. Like, yeah, they just like to play continue files and thinking that they're just going to keep moving forward, where no, each relationship is a whole new save file.
That's why a lot of women be saying like, "Oh my God, like I gotta work." Yes, it's a new relationship. I have a job. You go get a job. I'm not the same that you used to date. Like, what the is wrong with you? Shit, bro. What the
True. All I'm hearing is that the woman wants a new man while keeping the old benefits package. How about no?
I refuse to split the bill on dates.
Oh? And why is that?
Because I'm actually splitting the bill before I even get to the date.
Fascinating. I wonder if the logic that's going to be used here is going to be even remotely different from any of the other videos that are a lot like this that we've seen before.
Let me explain myself.
Please do, because I have a feeling it's going to involve many things that one would do normally on a daily basis anyway, regardless if one is going out on a date or not. So therefore, that makes this video entirely pointless.
I'm spending money to show up. As soon as I have a date scheduled, I book a cycle bar class. Then I get my eyebrows done. I see Kaylin at Bespoke Brows because I am not bringing a unibrow to happy hour.
So what I'm hearing...
So you usually have a unibrow on a normal basis until you're actually getting ready for a date? Is that what you're trying to say?
So far is that all of these activities are done specifically and only to impress a man.
Even though I don't think my date cares about what my hands look like, I feel the need to get a manicure.
Yeah, yes, but I'm sure that one felt the need to add it to the bill anyway.
Yeah.
Even if I had my manicure and my brows done earlier in the week, it still takes a whole entire day to prepare for a date. Like planning my outfit, planning my hair wash schedule.
You gotta plan your hair wash schedule and the outfit. Thank gosh I wear the exact same shit every single day, because that shit it's been planned until the day I die.
So far, I'm not really seeing the point. A person would normally do that if they're going out with friends, too. But I'm sure that one doesn't charge them for one's time.
Probably showering, doing my hair and makeup, and picking out an outfit could be 2 hours.
And with that, I think it would just be easier to say that one would prefer to charge by the hour.
So if she's able to have a decent conversation during the date, am I supposed to pitch in for her student loans as well? Make it make sense.
Right?
Good morning to the most beautiful girl in the world. Let me know if you're trying to grab some brunch around 12. I know this beautiful romantic spot where I can have a limousine driver to even pick you up and wake your up. Hey, let's go get some breakfast. I'm thinking IHOP or Denny's, but can you pay? Because I don't really have money right now. Oh, and can you also pick me up as well?
Oh my god, he's so cute.
Then they sit back and wonder why the universe is not sending them any good men.
And it's actually a good skit because that's probably how women literally respond to texts from those types of men.
And your inbox is full of them.
It's busy gym. Go to a gym that's less busy.
This entitlement when filming in the gym needs to stop. I can't believe that this nonsense still exists.
Right? Joey has been destroying you ladies for like the last 2-3 years. Why are you still doing it? That's why I don't even make gym videos anymore, because there's a lot less videos of women trying to trap men in gym videos. Shout outs to Joey.
And is it really that big of a deal if somebody walks through your video? If so, maybe you shouldn't set your camera up in front of some free weights and machines. And the fact that you pin this to the top of your page as if this is something to be proud of? Seriously? And I'm no lip reader, but I'm pretty sure that you say, get out of the way. I'm sorry, you don't own the gym. Just because you're filming doesn't mean that everybody else has to stop their workout just for you or get out of your way. But hey, if you want to film somewhere where nobody's going to walk through your video and you can do as you please, build a home gym, train there. Until then, you need to do better. Mind your own business.
I'm just so sick of all this drama farming. She knows perfectly well what she's doing. Nobody's that dense.
Why you ended up popping your balloon?
It was the
I don't know, Alpha Central. There are some people that are pretty dense.
lashes comment. Women are gonna women. You know, we're gonna do what we're gonna do. And I think for a man to make a comment about the things that we do, makeup, hair, lashes, like I get that it's not your preference, but let women be women.
Right.
Or don't date us.
I knew you was gonna say that. Why y'all be saying that?
I don't know why y'all say it. I know I said it because maybe y'all don't realize that that's an option.
Okay.
Because, you know, we're gonna do what we're gonna do. And to constantly have a man say something is like, I just want to put my lash on today.
Right.
Or I just want to go to my extension.
So this is my thing, right? So if you saying don't date women, who are you looking for? Because if all the men saying we don't like that, why you keep doing it?
I didn't say all the men say that. I'm talking about men that do say that. I feel like, so men are going to say that. And most men could care less if we wear lashes or makeup or hair or whatever the case is. But for you to make a comment about it, it's different because you're not just allowing me to be me. You want me to be what you want me to be. And that's fine. However, I don't want to be that.
The way you present yourself changes what you attract. Huge lashes are a choice.
Just ran around in circles, saying nothing.
BBL is a choice. Botox is a choice. But with choice comes consequences.
Miami, my God, or South Florida, the women here are like, and I lived in LA for 11 years. And it's so funny. People always say like people in LA are so fake. The girls are just after the money, da-da-da. And I'm like, have you been to Miami? Everyone, like, you, like, I felt so bad. Like, the women here are, like, almost gross about it. I'm gonna go and say, this might be controversial, but they're, like, gross about how much, like, they expect the man that they haven't even met yet to pay for them. Like, the amount, like, I get it. Okay, you're going out, sure, first date. But now it's, oh, he's taking you out to it better be a cabana. It better be a Michelin star. It better be, like, literally.
This is the only city I've ever been to in the world where you invite a girl to come on a yacht and she goes, well, hold on. How big first? How big?
Literally.
What? What? That's almost incomprehensible to me. How big is the yacht? If any fucking man invited me to a yacht, I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. I'm all for it. I just gotta take some seasickness pills. I'll still be on it. Like, what?
You know, I grew up in Palm Beach. Like, I get it. I'm not an outsider, but it makes me feel weird. I'm just like, yo, like, so you're like, you just want money from...
Absolutely agree. Dubai is even worse if you can believe it. Remember when women used to be covert about their gold digging?
And I don't even know if it's a good thing that they were covert then or they're so out in the open now. Like, I don't know what's better. I think it's somewhat better that they're out in the open now, so they just tell on themselves, which is great, but it just made all women just so much more degenerate. It's too late now, girl.
When they reject you, the last thing they want is to see you happy and thriving with another lady, especially one inner circle. And if she's more attractive than her, oof.
All a guy has to say is that he's been in prison or rehab, and it's like my head tips right over and my brain starts to slip out of my ear. What is it with girls like me?
You are overgrown children. Every choice feels either good or bad and is either good or bad for you. When we choose things that feel bad but are good for us or for the world, people say that you are strong, you're doing the right thing. If you make choices that feel bad and are bad for you, that's just self-destructive. When you do good things that feel good, that's just a wise choice, like, oh, let's have a smoothie. But when you do things that are bad for you but feel good, they tend to feel really good. When we do difficult things that are good for us, life generally gets better over time. That's like, oh, this was a hard week, but it paid off. When we choose fun things that are bad for us, life looks like this. What a great party, now I'm hungover. What a fun first date, now I have to cry for a month. And the fun parts get less fun with time, like drug addiction.
Shoutouts to
So
Hope
when
Man.
you say,
What is it with girls like me?
what it is that you're not thinking any farther ahead than this. That's why what I love most is understanding things, and what I hate most is, hey, do whatever you want. Your behavior has no connection to reality. What we do is the difference between this, and I would prefer it if civilization did not collapse.
So what I'm hearing is, women would rather be stuck in the forest with a bear instead of a man.
Yep.
Unless the man went to prison, in which case they're drooling over the man. Okay.
This job seeker is defending her outfit choice after being sent home from a job interview.
So I just got dress coded during the interview.
The recruiter deemed Tyresha's outfit unprofessional.
I would say that's somewhat unprofessional, yeah.
And then they decided to reschedule the interview with me for tomorrow. But before they rescheduled, the lady was like, would you like to come back? Like, go change and then come back? And I was like, no.
Although she was given the option to change and return, Tyresha refused on principle.
These are the shorts. Let me turn some size, y'all. These are the shorts.
Her TikTok has been seen over 34 million times, sparking debate on whether Tyresha is in the wrong or not.
She is in the wrong. They're allowed to say whatever the fuck they want. It's their workplace. They have their own attire. You're not going to go work in a construction site and not wear a hard hat or not wear, a safety vest just because it doesn't make you look good or whatever the hell it is.
A majority disagreed with the video, maintaining that the outfit was not professional enough for a job interview.
If you're going on a job interview, you dress like you're going to church, plain and simple. Your outfit is wrong and the attitude makes you unhireable.
I'm 29 and I'm single, and my dad seems to believe that the reason why I'm single is because he thinks I don't know how to carry myself in public. And we go to a Zulu ball, and if the DJ play Back That Thing Up, I literally will start backing it up. Like, that's my song. My daddy think this is like not ladylike and completely inappropriate when you're dressed in evening attire. And I'm curious to know what you think. Thank you.
You're 29 years old. Your father told you you're acting inappropriate. Why would your father tell you something wrong?
I thought he was just being old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned?
Like...
Listen to me. I want you to get the record, play it at home, and practice doing nothing.
Okay.
Just don't let it do that to you. No song should have control of you that way. You've got to always be, as a lady, in control of yourself. That's what I want you to do. No man wants to see his woman as the center of attention like that at a club, because he know what all the other men are thinking. So you can't do that to a potential suitor. And you can't do that to yourself because the man of your dreams could be watching you from afar.
If she can't listen to her father, what makes you think she'd listen to a husband?
Or Steve Harvey.
This woman is lost.
At 27, a hardworking, honest man cannot even compete with the attention that you can get from the volume of men on social media. However, fast forward 20 years, at 47, you would give a limb to have an honest, hardworking man who dedicated his life to you instead of the volume of men who would give you momentary attention.
I don't really feel bad at all for women who have this kind of trouble, because they all could have chosen a good man at any point in their lives. True. The key word here is choice.
My best friend thinks she's only good enough for one-night stands. She's convinced she's only lovable under cold navy blue sheets. She lives for the weekends and has a smile that makes heads turn. Her biggest fear is letting people in.
Obviously not. She let a lot of guys.
Yeah. You know, I'd put some good money on the fact that this lady is the best friend she's talking about. We're all thinking it.
Get ready with me to go see my ex. I'm going to an event tonight, and one of my ex-boyfriends is going to be there. I haven't seen or spoke to him for years, so
I think he's gonna be like, thank God I dodged the bullet.
this is gonna be fun. Considering this is how I looked last time I saw my ex, I think he's going to be in for a big shock. I'm going to add this adorable maxi skirt under this taffeta dress, flower belt, fuzzy.
Why do they want to look so ridiculous? What the hell?
Crochet tie.
And again, guys, I go to Disneyland pretty often, and I see this type of getup and dress up all the time.
Ex actually cheated on me, but it was a high school relationship, so we cool now. It's fine. Plus, I'm going to wear this ring so I can tell him I got engaged. I also have little mushrooms on my nails. Going to add this crochet beret, this bag because it's cool as shit. My Colina sneakers match the gold flecks on my lips. I should have worn my Miu Mius because he actually got these for me. Anywho, Gucci.
You are thinking way too much about this man. This man does not give a fuck about you anymore.
She frames. Okay, here is the full fit. I'm quite obsessed with this dress. I literally just thrifted. It's so perfect. I mean, how can you let me go in this outfit? Really? How could you?
You know
very
those
easily.
character selecting screens in video games? I feel like someone mashed randomize 20 times and this thing came out on the other side.
Sounds
Yikes.
about right.
Do you know how expensive that equipment is? If I was the DJ, I'd be livid. Lady, you're doing too much.
Now I find myself talking with women, and truthfully, that's just fine. But I kind of miss male attention. And male attention seems to dissipate with age.
Yep.
You become sort of invisible, or you feel like you become invisible. It's that feeling of flirting and the other person being like so not, not receptive, not interested. And you think, oh, well, that's
Congratulations, you became a man.
just one time, or that's just, but it's like all the time. Unless I'm off my game, who knows?
I mean, you could do better.
Ma'am, you've been off your game for the past 20 years. It sucks, but women have a fixed timer to get their life together and build responsibly.
It's getting crazy here. Women now want men that might have a raft. Do you have floaties? Do you have a canoe, a paddleboard, anything? We need water rescue men. We're willing to take you in, okay? We need a man that can come rescue us right now.
Nope.
Nah, y'all are strong and independent. You got this.
No
And
need
how
no
old are
man.
you?
39.
39. What you do for a living?
I heard some Kendra G news lately. I might have to do a Kendra G video up soon just because, Godfather female version light.
I'm a vice president of HR.
Vice president. Okay, vice president. Ooh. You have any kids?
I do. I have a
I'm technically the CEO of ChowTime Media. Does that count for anything?
22-year-old daughter.
Okay, have you ever been married, Marley?
No.
What kind of man you looking for?
I don't date potential. So if you haven't figured life out by this point,
I'm not the girl for you. I'm not going to help you build. I'm not going to help you become established. Come with something because I'm coming with something.
Okay. Do you make a certain amount of money?
Yes, at least 6 figures. I just had knee surgery last week, so let's.
Oh, you can't stand up?
I'm gonna stand up.
Well, if you're in a situation, I'll give you grace.
No. It's okay. So I'm limping.
Okay.
Jeez, girl.
You got that. You had that booty in our face for a second.
Was that the booty or the belly?
All right. Okay.
I think I come with all the values that men look for.
No,
you know, outside of the debate about being a plus size woman asking for 6 figures. I think that debate is crazy.
Wait, what? Okay. What debate?
It's going on in the comments. Being plus size and being 40 and asking for someone who makes 6 figures. Like, why would a man who makes 6 figures want to date a girl that's plus size? I'm like, that debate is old. Like, pick another reason why a plus size woman should ask or require things out of men that she provides. Like, my weight doesn't dictate my worth. So let's stop it with the weight.
Your weight dictates what you qualify for, though.
Comments. Like, let's be for real.
Okay, so, single mother in her late 30s, morbidly overweight, with an attitude, looking for a man that's making 6 figures? Lady, you don't need a man. You need a reality check and a miracle.
Dive on that, guys.
Favorite position?
My favorite position is any position I could bust a in. Preferably, any position I could bust a in. Preferably doggy style, or preferably when I could ride a on top.
How do you ride it?
She is definitely not sober.
You slap it in my face.
What's your name, shorty?
What's my name? What's your name? Looking like Superman. Talking about Jesus. Jesus bless. Jesus bless us.
She crazy.
I'm not crazy. I'm not psycho. I'm insane. That's why I woke up with crazy socks.
She like to be choked. She like a thumb in her butt.
Okay.
Tell the truth, a lot of girls like a thumb in their butt.
I like butt in my butt. I went on stage one day, and you know how there's different sizes? No, you know how there's different sizes of butt? There's small, medium, and large. I picked a small, and then I popped it down left, and then the small butt popped out. No, it popped out on stage, and then.
What is going on right now? So you're wearing a butt plug on stage, and then when you bent down, it just came out? Ooh.
They were making a race, so I was like, okay. Yeah. And it's so funny because I would never let y'all me out.
You don't even know who we is.
I hang out with celebrities. I'm not even trying to be cool. I'm a celebrity too.
He hung out with P. Diddy.
So this is what happens when you mix far too many drinks with too much self-confidence. Back to the streets with her.
A woman took 23 of her family members on a blind date to test this man's generosity. And, well, obviously it backfired because she was left with a $3,100 bill. She even had to pay for his food and drink, so her plan definitely backfired.
How did she even explain this to her family members? Like, did she say she was going on a date and they should all come? Imagine the guy's reaction turning up to see her whole family there. I don't know about you, but that should be a case of fraud, because that ain't on.
Man, that is a good question. Did the family know? Like, that many family members are going out on a date? Did you just have a family get together and invited a date and expected him to pay? Like, what the hell's going on? Like, oh, it's a family reunion that I got invited to? Wait, I'm paying for the family reunion? Get out of here. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Catch you next time. Ciao.